We're joined by a rising star of mixed martial arts, Daniel Puder. Dan, you're a big guy, good athlete. Why aren't you playing football or basketball? How'd you get into MMA?
Got into MMA. I'm not playing those sports, basketball, because I'm only 6'3".
That's tall enough. Get up to the rim.
I guess so. You know, didn't you know that white guys can't jump?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into MMA?
Well, I got into MMA. I was 16 years old. I got into a street fight. After that, went to juvie, got suspended, did all that mess, learned my lesson, said I never wanted to spend time, you know, in jail.
On the wrong side of bars again?
Yeah.
You're in a different...
I'm in a different cage now.
But that was life-altering.
Yeah, it definitely, you know, taught me don't fight on the street. And so now I'm sponsored by the San Jose Police Officers Association. Javier Mendez, Bob Cook, Frank Shamrock, they took me under their wing when I was 16, and we started training, and they beat me up, and you know they still beat me up, and it's fun stuff, and I've learned a lot. And
you wound up in pro wrestling. You won the WWE's Tough Enough reality show. How did that change your life?
$1 Million Tough Enough reality show. It was good.
Did you really get $1 million bucks?
Well, okay, $1 million contract.
Is that wrestling $1 million?
Yeah, wrestling $1 million, but you know it was a college for 4-year deal. Guaranteed 1 year, so we got the first year out of the way, and I said I'll go back to fighting. I enjoy it.
You apparently forgot, though, that wrestling is staged, because there was that very famous incident with Kurt Angle. You put him in a hold. For folks who don't know, what happened?
I didn't forget. I remember that it's staged, but he called me out and he wanted to do an amateur wrestling match. So I said no problem. I key locked him, and I almost snapped his arm off. I tried, and
You were trying to hurt him.
Yeah, I was trying to make him tap out.
And when did he realize that this was for real?
When his arm was behind his back about to snap off. So, you know, I mean, they did a really fast 1, 2, 3 count because Vince saw in the background.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
P.T. Barnum of wrestling.
Yeah, that guy, I'm telling you. So that was that. And now he said he would knock me out in 30 seconds, but I'm kind of, you know, throwing him off because, you know, I mean, I've gone to every single organization, said I will fight Kurt Angle now, and he will not fight me.
Well, you've set it up. There are reports he's going to wind up in MMA. You want to take him on in the cage.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do it since he got out of WWE, but he will not fight me.
So you're saying he's ducking you?
Oh, of course he's ducking me.
You want to call him out right now? You can look in that camera.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he can get up in my face. He can come fight me wherever. I'm signed with an 18th-month deal with Strikeforce, and you, Kurt Angle, can get up and sign a contract to fight me any day you want.
I can see why you're big in wrestling. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I do play-by-play for Strikeforce, the organization you
do a great job.
With. Thank you. That's why we're friends with MMA. So let me try to be a journalist, though, and raise some points critics have raised. What do you say to folks who think MMA is too violent?
You know, I think that we have the best sportsmanship out of any other sport. I think that 99.99% of our athletes kiss, hug, make up, hang out, have a beer after their fight, do whatever. You know, I mean, I think that our athletes are very, very well accepted. Some of them might be a little bit on the crazier side. I'm probably on the, you know.
You're rational by comparison?
Yeah, a little bit. But,
that's saying something.
But, you know, I mean, we have some really good athletes, and they respect each other because we are the biggest badasses around.
Okay, but we're also seeing more positive steroid tests. How big an issue is this for a growing sport?
You know, I think that, you know, I've heard that people talk, you know, in different sports about, you know, why are they testing baseball all the time? Why aren't they, you know, testing other sports? You know, I mean, I see in mixed martial arts, guys shouldn't be doing stuff. I mean, take freaking multivitamins, take, you know, whatever else. I mean, you can get almost the same exact thing as steroids, legit-wise.
So this is all natural. You're on the record.
Yeah.
And you've never had a problem.
Never had a problem.
And it's now all sanctioned by state governing body. You're on a Strikeforce MMA card at the Playboy Mansion. For years, that was a boxing venue. Now, mixed martial arts is there. What does that say, though, about the popularity of the sport? Big step.
Huge step. I mean, we have the first mixed martial arts fight at the Playboy Mansion, which means more TV, more media coverage, hotter girls, and, you know, I mean, the list goes on. I mean, it's going to be 12 fights, I believe, tomorrow night. And, you know, 12 fights is, I mean, usually on the card there's 10. But Scott Coker goes, let's pack 12. Big deal at the big mansion. Yeah. What's the future for you? What are your goals in this sport or elsewhere? Elsewhere, you don't even want to know elsewhere. We don't want to start with that. But, you know, the sport, I want to continue doing it. I want to become the champ wherever I'm at, whatever company I'm with. From there, I started doing a lot more motivational speaking lately, so I want to do that, and I want to, in the future, I'm going to become governor of California and president of the United States. Okay, so it's good to have very minor ambitions, and once you loosen up, I think you're going to have a big future. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you. The very reserved Daniel Puder. For more MMA coverage, keep it logged on to foxsports.com. I'm Brian Weber. We'll see you next time.